The Unseen Truths of Colombia, USA, and Israel. Beneath the world's gaze, a silent war unfolds. In Colombia's jungles, America's heartland, and Israel's contested lands, stories of devastation, control, and resilience are buried, stories the headlines ignore. This is the hidden truth of Colombia's ELN and FARC, America's corporate crimes, and Israel's unseen struggles. These are the crises shaping our world, unseen. Are you ready to uncover them? The Earth's silent scream. The Earth is crying out, but who listens? In Colombia, the ELN and FARC dissidents fuel an ecological apocalypse. In Chaco, their illegal gold mines dump mercury into rivers, poisoning fish, crops, and communities. A 2024 study found mercury levels 300% above safe limits in the Atrato River, threatening indigenous Wayuu and Embera peoples. In Antioquia, deforestation from coca fields, 40,000 hectares lost in 2023 alone, chokes biodiversity. Yet, the world fixates on their gunfire, not their environmental crimes. Across the ocean, America's waterways tell a similar story. Tyson Foods, a corporate giant, dumped 371 million pounds of pollutants, nitrates, phosphates, and slaughterhouse waste into rivers from Arkansas to Missouri between 2018 and 2022. Local communities like the Sac and Fox Nation suffer from undrinkable water, yet this crisis barely makes the evening news. In Israel, the destruction of Gaza's water infrastructure, 90% of wells and pipes damaged since 2023, forces families to drink sewage-contaminated water. A 2024 UN report warned of cholera outbreaks, but the global focus remains on military strikes, not this silent disaster. From Colombia's jungles to America's rivers to Gaza's ruins, these environmental wounds fester in the shadows, ignored by a world distracted by louder battles. But the Earth's scars tell a story of greed and neglect, one we cannot afford to forget. The new face of control scene. Power today wears a modern mask. In Colombia, the ELN and FARC's second Marquetalia, once bitter enemies, have forged secret alliances in Arauca and Norte de Santander, splitting drug and mining profits. They use encrypted radios and drones to scout trafficking routes, turning rebellion into a high-tech criminal empire. In 2024, the ELN deployed drones to monitor military patrols in Catatumbo, a tactic barely reported outside local sources. In the USA, facial recognition technology scans millions in cities like Detroit and Chicago, misidentifying Black and Latino individuals at a rate 100 times higher than others, according to a 2023 NIST study. This digital dragnet, used by 80% of major police departments, fuels wrongful arrests, yet it's rarely debated. In Israel, Pegasus spyware, sold by NSO Group, infiltrates the phones of Palestinian activists and journalists, tracking their every move. A 2024 leak revealed Pegasus targeted over 50,000 people globally, including dissidents in the West Bank, but the story faded from headlines. These tools, drones, cameras, spyware, are not just weapons. They're chains. From Colombia's drug routes to America's streets to Israel's checkpoints, technology tightens control, unseen by the world's watchful eyes. The human cost scene. The deepest wounds are human. In Colombia's Catatumbo, January 2025 saw 80 lives lost in ELN and FARC clashes, including civilians like Maria, a teacher killed in the crossfire. Community leaders like Carmelo Guerrero are assassinated for resisting guerrilla taxes, their names forgotten. In Arauca, FARC dissidents recruit children as young as 12, forcing them to plant landmines that confine entire villages. A 2023 Human Rights Watch report documented 200 cases of child recruitment, yet peace talks dominate the news. In the USA, the scars of forced sterilizations in ICE facilities linger. From 2019 to 2020, at least 5 women in Georgia underwent unwanted hysterectomies, part of a broader pattern affecting thousands, yet no major official has been held accountable. In Israel, over 40,000 Palestinians, 70% women and children, have died in Gaza since 2023, per local health authorities, their stories reduced to statistics. In the West Bank, 5,000 families were evicted in 2024 alone, their homes bulldozed for settlements, a crisis overshadowed by diplomatic summits. These are not just casualties, their human lives erased from the narrative. In Colombia, America, and Israel, the powerful silence the powerless, and the world looks away. Why we don't see seen. Why do these stories vanish? In Colombia, total peace hides a grim reality. The ELN and FARC now control 600 municipalities, a 300% surge since 2022, filling voids left by a neglectful state. In the USA, corporate giants like Tyson evade scrutiny, their pollution dwarfed by political scandals. In Israel, the narrative of security buries Gaza's humanitarian collapse and the West Bank's land grabs. The truth is buried because it's complex, inconvenient, and far from the cameras. But silence is a choice. The media chases spectacle, governments push agendas, and we, the audience, scroll past the pain. These crises, poisoned rivers, digital chains, broken lives, are interconnected, rooted in power and neglect. They're not just stories, they're our world's heartbeat. A call to action. This is the hidden pulse of our planet, Colombia's jungles, America's heartland, Israel's battlegrounds. The ELN, FARC, corporations, and states shape lives in the shadows. But we can change the story. Demand accountability for the rivers poisoned, the freedoms stolen, the voices silenced. Share their truth. Fight for their justice. The world is watching, will you act? Uncover the truth. Subscribe and share to amplify the unseen.
If you enjoyed this video, give it a like, share it with your friends, and subscribe so you don't miss out on future ideas that challenge us to think outside the box. We'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Until next time, and don't forget to always maintain that curiosity that drives progress. Also, explore even more fascinating content on our channel. From life-changing tips and cutting-edge technology, to the mysteries of spirituality, travel to various countries, delicious recipes, health hacks, and language learning, there's something here to spark your curiosity and elevate your life. Dive in and discover a world of knowledge awaits us.